Well, of course, I am Jamaican, and today I will be making an American style meatloaf served with some mashed potatoes. Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So, in this video today, a Jamaican girl will be making meatloaf for the first time. Now, I got my ingredients together. I soaked some breadcrumbs with milk, and I'll be using turkey and regular beef mince. Here I'm sauteing some purple and some yellow onions because that's my business, or you want to get most of the water out of the onions to add this to my mixture. Now I'll drop on the screen to show you the ingredients that I use, but use whatever you want to use. Garlic, smoked paprika, a little thyme, some onion powder, a little hint of salt, and a little hint of Maggi all-purpose. I use a little ginger too because I love ginger when I'm seasoning my meat, and that's my business. So whatever you want to use that. And I used 2 eggs, which I will be adding to the mince. Once I rub in the seasoning, I just added in the breadcrumbs, which I soaked in some milk to help to hold this together, and I'll be using a little cornstarch. Make sure you rub in the seasoning properly. Mix out the egg, mix it as long as you want, and you're not seeing any yellow in it. If you want, you can use whatever other option you choose, which is eggless. Use whatever you want. I added me in some cornstarch and I mix this in. I am experimenting, and this is my first time making meatloaf. This is an American thing, although as Jamaicans we're used to meatloaf, which is bread with minced beef in it. I added some soy sauce and some fish and meat sauce to help to add flavor because I want my meat to have taste. Here I am adding in my onions, and I did use little bell pepper because I wanted to and I felt the need to. Not only onions, and I did use garlic in this. And I added a little browning to give it a little color. Just a little touch, or whatever food coloring you have, feel free to use it. So I did use a little soy sauce and a little browning. Meatloaf is an American, I would say, type of meal, and I've always seen it. And you know, you girl love to experiment and try a thing with other cultural dishes. My channel is not only on Jamaican food, it's Jamaican food and twisting, turning, trying to make it my own. Then I added a little grapeseed oil on my baking tray with a little foil. Welcome to my channel. If you're new, don't forget to follow me on YouTube, Facebook, and I'm also on TikTok. Don't forget to like, follow, drop a comment, and also share. Now, it is called a meatloaf, and we know what a loaf of bread looks like. So at this point, I am patting this down to get it in the shape of a loaf. I did not use a loaf pan because I want all the liquid to run out on the foil. I don't want it in an enclosed tray. And as I told you guys, your girl experimenting, but just wait for it. Wait for the end. You will think that I am American because I got this. Pat this down in whatever form you want. I wanted this to look like a loaf of bread. So I am patting this. And we know for onions, if I put the onion in raw, it does spring water, so I just added it in my frying pan and to get some of the juice out of it. Now your girl finished patting and I'm showing you this is what my little small meatloaf look like. And at this point I lit my oven and I'll be adding this in my oven to bake for at least 45 minutes to 1 hour at 350 degrees. Here I'm about to make a little sauce. 30 minutes into the baking, I started to make a little sauce because I want to coat a little sauce on it. So I melted a little butter, some sugar. I'm looking for a more tangy flavor or a sweet flavor on the outside. Here I am adding in some honey along with the sugar, and I did use some ketchup. Added more honey, and you can allow this to boil to get it to the color that you want it to. And then I'll be removing my meatloaf from the oven and I will coat this and I will add it back in the oven uncovered to continue baking. Look at my sauce, yes, and it tasted really good. At this point, 30 minutes in, I took it out and here I am brushing on my sauce on this so it will bake on it and it will seep into it. Look at a girl meatloaf already. Try your hands at something new. Try your hands at anything you think you can try your hands on, and even if you fail and try again. Look at a girl meatloaf. The color I was looking for, and then because I'm extra and that's my business, I wanted to add some bush on it, some green bush. Yes, I'm just joking. I added me some little green bush on it. Feel free to do whatever you want. Now you have to allow this to cool before you cut this, and you know the green bush is parsley. I added me a little parsley on this. So you wait until this cools. See, heat is still popping out of mine, but I wanted to cut it to show you because I don't want to forget. My knife went through it, and let me tell you something, my family really enjoyed it. I enjoyed a little tiny piece too. I'm trying to stay away from red meat. Beef was in it, so I did taste a little piece. And listen, I gave myself a 10 out of a 10. The only thing I would have done differently is to add more pepper in it. Thank you guys for watching my video. I do hope that you too will try this meatloaf video that I did. If you haven't yet started following me, follow me on Facebook, follow me on YouTube, and also TikTok. Bye. The verdict is out, and on the side I did some sweet mashed potatoes for this meatloaf. Now, potato is what it's served with, and I did some sweet potato, not the regular white russet potato that we're used to. A little veggie on the side, and this was dinner. My family did enjoy it. I do hope that you too will enjoy this video and experiment, because that's your business. Get out of your comfort zone. See you soon.